Hey, Facebook fans, this is Arvee Robinson, the Master Speaker Trainer, international speaker, and author. And today I want to share with you the 4 stories that you must have in every presentation and why. You see, if I understand the why I need to do something, well, I'm more apt to do it. I don't know about you, but that's me. So I want to tell you the why. So the first story that you absolutely must have, no matter what, that doesn't matter if it's 5-minute speech, 10 minutes, or 30 minutes, or an hour. You must have your professional story. Now, the professional story is the story that earns you the right to be speaking about your topic. So it's very, very important. Now, if you only have 5 minutes, you're not going to tell 5 minutes of story, but you do need to tell a sentence or two so that people knows why you're the expert, what's your background, why should they be listening to you. So, professional story. Some people call it personal story, but it doesn't have to be personal. It just has to be professional about your topic. So if you've got into financial planning, tell us why and how. What is the secret that got you into it? What is it? We want to know. All right, so that's number 1. Put that in all your speeches. Number 2 is a testimony, or what I like to call a success story. Now that's simple. It's a story about one of your clients and the success that you made for one of your clients. Your client was struggling, and then he got better, and then now he's making a ton of money. So you want to pick 3 or 4 of your success stories, your top success stories, and use them over and over again. You don't have to come up with new ones every single time. You can if you want, but just articulate a really well-told story, and you can use it over and over again. Now, the third story that you must have is an emotional story. And when I say emotional, I'm not talking about crybaby. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a story that will touch people's hearts, yes. But it can be funny. It could be a funny story. So pick things from your own personal life that are funny, or create something yourself, or go online and create something, but you need to have that emotional story. Now, the 4th story you must have is a story with a lesson. Now, this is a story that, again, it can happen to you, it can be real life, or it could be something that you've borrowed. It's okay, as long as you let your audience know if it's real or not, if it really happened to you or not. And it's a story with a lesson in it where you don't share the lesson. You let your audience receive the lesson for whatever they got out of your story. And these stories tend to be a little bit longer than maybe, an emotional story or some other story. And they belong inside the meat of your presentation. The professional story goes in the beginning, in the rapport building piece, and the success stories, the emotional stories, and the story with the lesson go in the meat. So if you're building a sandwich, they go in the meat of the sandwich. All right, so I hope that helps. Now, here's the thing. Now you know the 4 stories, but most people don't know how to tell stories. They just don't. They don't take, there's no classes in school or college, and they just don't know where to go to get the training to actually tell an effective story and get the hearts of the listeners to open. So let me tell you why you need to tell these 4 stories. All right, 1, the professional one sets you up to earn the right. The emotional stories open the hearts. Success stories set you up for the audience to see your successes. And of course, a story with a lesson, well, that too just opens up the heart even wider. So that's why you need to be sharing them. But again, most people don't know how to share stories. So if that's you, guess what? Help's on the way. I have a 2-day storytelling summit coming up at the end of September, September 28th and 29th. Thank you. 28th and 29th. And right now I'm having a half off Labor Day sale. So it'll never be as inexpensive as it is right now. It's 2 days with me. You're going to learn story structure. You're going to learn how to share the story. You're going to learn how to be in the story and take your audience on the journey with you. You're going to learn how to captivate your audience with your stories and just really be able to tell them right, and proper. You're going to be up telling stories, by the way, the whole entire 2 days. This isn't a handwritten course. This is you telling stories and me coaching you through it. Also, it's limited to 15 people. I've already got 10 coming. So make sure that you sign up immediately upon hearing this. So let me give you the URL to go to. It's called Story Selling Summit. That's Story, Selling Summit. Why? Because when we do a presentation, we want our stories to do the selling for us, don't you? Stories act as invisible selling. Stories open the hearts of your listeners so that you don't have to do anything to open up their hearts. So again, the StorySellingSummit.com. StorySellingSummit.com. So join me at the end of September. It's right here in Southern California. All the details are on the website, StorySellingSummit.com. So bye for now.